All right, good evening, everyone. This is James coming to you with day three of the James case study. As many of you guys may know, I am using the Ninja strategy to scalp 4 pips for every, well, to scalp at least 4 pips for every signal that we get. Today was one of those days where I learned a lot of hard lessons. So let's just run right over here to my statistics for today. And as you can see, I had a total of three losing trades out of a total of how many trades? I took 18 trades today. And so, starting with the very top two, these trades were taken in the London session at 2 a.m. Well, 2:11 and 2:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so, the reason that this trade um, went bad and went awry was that one, I was trading while I was sleepy, and so when I got the signal to take this trade, I immediately went in and took it without paying any attention to whether or not they actually broke the entry. I don't even remember what pattern it was I was trying to get in on. Um, I didn't check the RSI, Bollinger Bands, divergence, or anything. I just immediately saw that, hey, this is a trade. I didn't even wait for it to retrace. I just took it immediately, not really thinking. And so, as you can see, this is what happened. I lost a total of, let's see, at least 1,700 bucks. What was that? Yeah, at least 1,700 bucks. Um, and one of the reasons why is that I did not set a stop loss for this. I just immediately took the trade and was like, okay, um, let's move on to the next trade. And so when this trade went against me, I didn't set the stop loss for initially, so because I thought that it would retrace. And so when I saw that it was not retracing, I said, well, let me see if I can catch the top and be ready to sell. So I took another trade about 12 minutes later. And again, these trades both went against me. I tried to hold out for over 7 hours waiting for things to return. But what I noticed was that I actually, over time, the trades were getting worse and worse and worse. And so, again, I just opted to just cut my losses and move forward. The other trades that I lost was obviously the Australian New Zealand dollar, and again I didn't set a stop loss for this, and it also was one of those times where I did not wait for retracement. That per the ninja strategy, I just said, well, it looks like it's going to take, and let me go for it. And it looks like I lost out for this one. So this is a hard lesson for me. I just need to make sure that I actually stick to the rules. As you can see, all these other trades, although I don't have the information filled out, most of these other trades actually was me following the rules. And as you can see, I was able to scalp 4 pips pretty regularly for each trade. Um, so, so that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. I ended up losing. So here's a cool little tool if you guys don't know about this. It's called MyFX Book. And what you can do is actually import your data from MetaTrader 4 directly into this portal. And what it'll allow you to do is run all this it'll pull all the statistics that I've been calculating by hand um, on my trade. So for instance, this is today's data, and you can see my profit for today was negative 1,978 bucks, 1,096.78, and this is all data coming in from MetaTrader. Um, Also, what's actually pretty cool is it actually pulls in all your trades and actually calculates the amount of pips that you won or the amount of pips that you lost on every trade that you take. So, for instance, instead of me computing 38.9 and 9.2 on this original spreadsheet over here, um, this tool, myfxbook.com, does all of that for you. Now, I know a lot of experienced traders already know about this, but some of the new people out there, just check it out. It's a free service. You can choose to make your portfolio open to the public, or you can make it private. It's all up to you. But it's a great way to keep track of your daily stats. So I can go back and say, well, how, do some custom analysis and say, going back to, I think the 21st is when I first started really tracking. And I can go back and say, well, that being said, how's the growth of my account over time? And you can see um, all the different the equity growth curve. You can look at balances and see how your balances changed over time. So basically, a lot of the analysis that we do on a daily basis, this tool does it for you. And then again, I think many of you guys may already know about it, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Anybody who didn't know about it, check it out. Um, Other than that, I think that's it. I don't have any major news. What I am planning to, again, I want to actually, my plan is to continue this case study through the end of the month, and then by September 1st or maybe September 4th, I want to actually fund a real account with $10,000 and see how much I can grow it from there. So that's why I'm trying to trade as though this is real money. And wish me luck, guys. I know, again, I definitely have to make sure that I put a stop loss for every trade that I put in. And looks like this conservative approach, had I not had I not run into issues today, I would have gone. Let me see if I yeah that 39, losing 39, 38 pips and losing 9.2 pips. That hurt. So imagine had I gotten all these trades, the type of profits I would have been in. So in any case, water on the bridge, learning my lesson and moving forward. Talk to you guys later.